Welcome to Marston's Motors. Today I'm going to be building a motorcycle ramp. I've got the project back here, but stay tuned to the end to see what it is. If you're new here, go check out some other videos. If you're into this kind of stuff, it's basically every kind of motor, whatever I can get my hands on. Today we're going to be building the ramp, so I'll let you get into that. I am going to be building these ramps for another project motorcycle that I bought. I didn't buy it yet. I'm going to buy it this weekend. It's an impulse marketplace buy because I suffer from, is it FMD? Basic marketplace disorder? I don't know. I impulse buy stuff all the time. As you can see, this other Suzuki over here. Go check out my channel if you want to see videos on that Suzuki. I got it running. And then, yeah, we're just going to be building some motorcycle ramps for another project I'm going to be picking up with this flatbed beast. We're going to be doing it with some rebar and some square tubing. I got this rebar from a friend. And I got this square tubing from a friend. And I've just got some random junk metal that I've had laying around the shop that I'm going to be building some premium motorcycle ramps. Got my Harbor Freight second cheapest welder. Got my cobalt grinder with cutoff wheel that we'll probably be needing. We got the Harbor Freight welding helmet and some gloves. This is a little flux core welder that plugs into 110. So we'll be getting to cutting some stuff up. All right, so this rebar is sagging a little bit. So I'm going to be putting 2 layers of rebar on there. And I'm going to be coming off. Don't want to make it too long, but don't want to have it too steep as well. So we'll be cutting it at a good angle that we can have it at a nice angle to roll the bike up onto. This is a pretty heavy bike. Alright, so we're going to be making it at about 7 foot. So we're going to cut it at 84, make it 7 foot even on all the rebar. I've got this fancy little pipe holder on this flatbed that I'm going to be cutting 7 foot sections of this rebar. And then we're just going to do this 2 more times for the other side of the ramp. Alrighty, now we got our 2 sections of 7 foot rebar. I think it'll be pretty good. So now we're going to take these 2 sections and weld them together, and then we're going to stack it like this so that when on top of each other, it won't bend as easy as just one when you get a motorcycle up on there. So, alrighty, well, I should prep my welds a little bit more than just raw rebar, but I think it'll weld. Let's tack together. We'll call that good for that one. Alrighty, we're gonna let this cool down. Pretty straight. I don't know what you think. Decently straight. Alright, now we've got the next 2. Tack them. Alrighty, she's all tacked together. Now we're gonna weld her together. In the ground. This is dirty metal. This is all rusted and crap. So I would recommend cleaning it off with a wire wheel or a sander first and then welding it, because then you'll get even a little bit better penetration. I'm not too worried about this. So I got just a good weld on there, and then I'm just gonna do a couple more and call it a day. These 2 look good. I'm gonna flip it around. Alrighty, as you can see, I still got pretty good penetration. The welds don't look too bad after I clean them up with a wire brush. So I'm gonna call that good enough. I've just got 2 on each side and then 2 down there. I think it's gonna hold. So we're finished building our sides of the ramp. So we need to have the little steps. Alright, so as you can see, it's kind of starting to look like a ramp, you know, just for 1 track. That's all you need. So I'm probably gonna space this out about 1 foot. And then we'll get some square tubing in between. Yeah, I think 1 foot will be good. So now you're gonna start cutting 1 foot chunks of your other material, whatever you want, the square tubing. This is what I'm using because that's what I had. Now you've got your tape measure right here. So now I'm just gonna take another 1 foot chunk, mark it. Another 1 foot chunk, get a little room, mark it. Another 1 foot chunk, mark it. Oh, they're all pretty close. Not really. I don't care anyways. So, alright, so I decided to take these. I had some angle iron laying around. is a pretty beefy angle iron. So I'm going to sand off some of these sides because it's got paint on it or whatever it is. So about a foot apart, I'm going to stand these up and weld them on right there. So this can go on the edge of whatever you want. Then we're going to put the square tubing in between like this for some steps. I'm going to angle them at like a diamond, so they're stacked up at a diamond instead of a square. I don't know, what is that, a 45-degree angle? Obviously be on the other side. This is going to be the bottom of it. So we're going to put square tubing every 8 inches or whatever I do. Alrighty, I have got some hot metal here, and I've got the top half connected, all welded up. So this is going to sit on the truck bed, and it's got a decent angle on it. I don't know how perfectly this can match up to the flatbed, but I'm not really worried about that at all. I think it looks good. I think it'll work out. So now I need some square tubing in the middle all the way up. I'm gonna finish welding these things out, and then we'll start tacking on some square tubing. Starting to look like a ramp already, baby. All right, so I decided that I think 6 inches would be the best number, because I think a foot's definitely way too big, and then 8 inches is just a hair too much that I don't really like it. So I think we're gonna drop her at 6 inches every mark. It's going to be about that close together. Going to look like that because we're going to turn them. So going to be all good. Alrighty, I've got one square tubing tacked up, and I've got it at an angle, so it's kind of like a diamond. It's pretty solid. I stood on it. So now I'm just going to do this for the rest. I have done it. Alrighty, this is the finished product. It's a little bendy up towards the top, so I'm thinking I might take some angle iron and put it right here where you can see it's bending. Probably should have used the square tubing instead of the rebar, but with the double rebar, I think it was okay. I mean, it's okay right now. I'm 170 pounds, so it's not bending too much. I think it'll support the weight of a motorcycle rolling up, but just in case, I'm probably just gonna put some rebar, whatever I have left, down there just to reinforce it. This thing's probably like 30 pounds, I'd say. I don't know. I'm not that strong, so it's probably like freaking 20. Feels heavy, but super easy to move and everything. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm probably going to clean up the welds with some wire, with a wire wheel, and then maybe tack it a little bit stronger, something like that. I'm not sure yet. So far, it's pretty good. Since the square tubing's on the top, I think it'll be all right holding any kind of weight, so that's good. So I built this basically for free. My welder was 175 bucks, but I mean, I had to weld the BC coilovers on my E30. I had to do exhaust on this thing. I had to do exhaust on the other E30, and just about everything else I use on this channel. So I count that as for free, as long as the helmet and the gloves, and then sometimes the grinders as well. So everything on here was for free, and I don't think it's that expensive. You could probably build this for maybe 50 to 100 bucks in material and wire. I don't know, if you've got a welder and some metal laying around, you could probably do it better for free as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you stick around to the end. I hope you stuck around to the end. If you like more stuff like this, if you like BMW stuff, if you like diesel truck stuff, if you like motorcycles, if you like Subarus, I've got just about everything. So go to my channel, check out some more videos. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If not, tell me in the comments. Hate on me, please. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.